If you're looking for a dog trainer here in Columbia, Tennessee, you've come to the right place. Finding the right person can honestly change everything about your life with your dog, and we're going to walk through how to do it so you two can get out there and enjoy our awesome town together.
And really, that's what it's all about, isn't it? The whole point of training isn't just about sit and stay. It's about being able to have those calm, easy walks down Main Street or spending a fun afternoon at Maury County Park without any stress.
So let's get right into it. Why is good training so important, especially for a dog living right here in Columbia? Well, our town has its own unique vibe, and a well-behaved dog is going to have a much better time navigating it all. I mean, think about it. You want to be able to walk through the historic square without your dog pulling your arm off. Or maybe you want to browse the farmer's market and have your dog greet people politely. And we all know how Mule Day gets. You need a dog who can handle those crowds. It's about making those everyday Columbia experiences like a walk on the Duck River Greenway truly relaxing. Okay, before you even open up your phone to search for a trainer, the very first step is figuring out what you actually need help with. What are you trying to accomplish? First, think about the format that makes the most sense for you. You've got in-home sessions, which are perfect for problems that happen at home, like barking at the mailman. Group classes are awesome for socializing. And then there are options like private lessons, board and train, or even video calls. They all offer something a little different. And then, what's the actual behavior you're trying to work on? Are you starting from scratch with a new puppy? Just need to nail down the basics like sit, stay, and coming when called? Or are you tackling something a little tougher, like leash pulling, potty training issues, or even separation anxiety? Knowing your main priority is going to help you find the right person. So, once you know what you're looking for, it's time to find a trainer that's a good match. And a huge part of that is understanding their training philosophy and checking out their qualifications. Now, the gold standard in modern dog training is something called positive reinforcement. It's really simple. You reward the behaviors you like. This approach builds trust and makes learning fun for your dog instead of using fear or intimidation, which just doesn't work well in the long run. So how do you know if a trainer really knows their stuff? Well, a big clue is professional certifications. The thing is, Tennessee doesn't require trainers to be licensed. So when you see letters like these after a trainer's name, it's a huge sign that they've invested in their education and are serious about their profession. Just to give you an idea of what these mean, let's look at two common ones. A CPDT-KA means the trainer passed a big test all about training theory. Now, the CPDT-KSA, that means they passed that same test, plus they had to submit videos showing they can actually apply those skills with real dogs. It just shows you there are different levels of certification out there. Okay, you've done your homework, you've got a short list of trainers. Now what? Well, it's time to actually talk to them and ask some really important questions before you commit to anything. First things first, let's talk about the budget. This chart gives you a ballpark idea of what training costs here in the Columbia area for 2025. As you can see, it varies a lot. Group classes might be a couple $100s, while a really intensive board and train program could be several thousand. It's just good to know what to expect. All right, this first question is a big one. You want to ask them directly about their methods. What you're hoping to hear back are phrases like positive reinforcement, reward-based, or force-free. This confirms their approach is all about building a great relationship with your dog. Next up, ask how they tailor their plan. A great trainer knows that every dog is different. They should be asking you questions about your dog's specific quirks and what your life in Columbia is like, so the plan they create actually works for you. And of course, you want to be crystal clear on the money stuff from the beginning. Ask for the total cost of the package, find out if there are any travel fees for in-home visits here in Maury County, and definitely get their cancellation policy in writing. It just avoids any awkward surprises later.
And I think this is a fantastic question to ask, what's my homework? A good trainer knows that the real work happens between sessions. They should be giving you clear, simple things to practice so that you feel empowered to help your dog succeed.
Okay, so you've hired a trainer and things are going well. Now comes the fun part, taking those new skills out into the real world, right here in town. But before you do, just a quick heads up on a few local rules. Remember, leashes are required pretty much everywhere in public, unless you're at a dog park. A standard 6-foot leash is perfect. Also, make sure that rabies tag is on your dog's collar, and just be a good neighbor. Excessive barking can be an issue. So, where can you go to practice? The Duck River Greenway is amazing for working on focus when there are joggers and bikes whizzing by. Riverside Park is a great spot to practice calm behavior around all the energy of picnics and kids playing. And of course, the dog park at Maury County Park is the perfect safe spot to work on recall and polite doggy introductions. At the end of the day, putting in the time and effort to train your dog isn't just about stopping bad habits. It's about opening up your world together. A well-trained dog makes everything, from a simple walk around the block to having family over, so much more enjoyable for you, for your dog, and honestly, for everyone you both meet. So, best of luck on your training journey.